review of the Reebok Floatride Energy 2. So just to say from the get-go, I love this shoe. I think it's amazing, and I use it every day, you know, either for running or for just wearing it casually. So look, let's move on to the technical aspects of it and how it performs generally on my runs. So first off, yeah, as I said, this shoe is brilliant. Let's start with the price point, because I think it's the most attractive thing of the shoe. I bought this for like €45. Very cheap. It's a daily trainer, and usually for good solid daily trainers you spend maybe €90 plus. You know, so for instance, the most recent one I bought in terms of daily trainers was the Nike Pegasus 37, and this was €90 on sale. And this was on sale as well, by the way, but still, to nab this for €45 is amazing. So definitely, you know, going in, seeing as it was so cheap, I didn't think it was going to be great. And look, that's just me, you know, thinking that just because it's a low price, it'll be worse in, you know, in actual performance than other shoes of the same price point or higher price point. But I was wrong there, definitely. And yeah, so very good price, and I bought it thinking that it wasn't going to be great, but look, I was wrong. So then moving on to the upper. So this upper is an engineered mesh upper. It's very breathable, it sits perfectly on my foot. It's exactly what you want in a daily trainer. For my size, being 10.5 UK, it sits on my foot perfectly. I have no issues with it at all, whether in hot weather or cold weather. It just feels great and feels very comfortable and gives you great support. It doesn't feel like your foot is moving in the upper, or, you know, that it's unstable. It's very stabilized and just, yeah, perfect. The lockdown feel is great also. I think this groove helps here, helps with the lockdown on the heel, and yeah, overall a very comfortable ride, whether you're out running those long runs or those short miles. So the midsole here is the Floatride foam, and this gives great energy return and gives you a good bounce in your step. And yeah, I mean, when you need to go fast, you can go fast with this, and you'll feel the energy return as well out in those runs. If you want to go slow, it's perfect because the foam gives a very comfortable feel, as in, like, it doesn't feel like you're going to kill your foot by pounding the ground constantly, because this foam gives great support in that respect. So moving on then to the outsole, you see there's a lot of rubber here, maybe a bit too much, but this gives great grip, and you know, whether you're out running those runs on a wet day or a dry day, it makes you turn corners with ease and just gives you a very good stable feeling. So perfect overall. I think I'm gushing too much, am I? But I just think this is just an amazing shoe, so let me gush. Right. Okay, so in terms of the heel to toe drop, it's 10 millimeters, so quite an aggressive heel to toe drop. You do feel it. I have other daily trainers which, you know, have a lesser drop, and with this, you do feel there's a bit of a heel to it when you're running. It kind of propels you forward, which is a good thing, I think. People don't like a tall heel to toe drop, but I don't mind it, and I think it fits well with this shoe. The weight of this shoe, it's quite light. I mean, it's 255 milligrams, or 255 grams. I wish it was 255 milligrams. No, 255 grams, and this is 10 ounces, and or 9 ounces. Sorry, 9 ounces, 255 grams. And yeah, it's a light shoe for what it is. I mean, sometimes daily trainers can be, you know, 10 ounces above, but with this it's below that. And yeah, I mean, there are lighter shoes in the market, but it feels very light to the touch. Even when I feel, you know, holding it now here, it feels extremely light, and it definitely doesn't feel heavy when I'm out running, and that's a good thing. So yeah, overall, in terms of the tech specs of this shoe, it works really well and is excellent for its price. Okay, so how does it perform on an easy day? So on an easy day, I'm doing 4 or 5 miles at an easy pace. My pace would be usually, you know, 8 minutes plus per mile. It performs very well. I mean, you definitely do feel that energy return when you run. A good bounce back from the ground when it hits it. And it works very well. It's a comfortable shoe. If, you know, there's no obstructions here, it doesn't feel hot or sweaty. It feels very light on the foot as well. And, you know, I think it's perfect. Now, I've ran a lot in this shoe. An awful lot. I've had this shoe for maybe 3 or 4 months now, maybe even longer. It's hard to know at this time, in 2020 it goes so quickly. But I've used it, you know, nearly, I'd say 3-4 times a week, and in terms of running, and yeah, I love it. I think it's just great. I mean, I wouldn't, in terms, yeah, so that's my short runs basically. In terms of quick runs, so tempo sessions or interval sessions, I wouldn't use this shoe. You can use a shoe for interval sessions or tempo sessions or just general speed sessions, but I've other shoes for that purpose, as you can see here. And I feel this is a daily trainer. It's built for a daily trainer, and I haven't used it for those speed runs, so I can't really comment on that, to be honest with you. But the reason I wouldn't use it is because it's not built for that, and I don't think it has the edge over the other trainers that I have, you know, in terms of, you know, maybe weight or, you know, foam. So yeah, I wouldn't use it for speed days. You can, but it's a daily trainer, so I'm using it for that purpose. Long runs. So yes, long runs. I've used it for maybe a 15-mile long run before, and yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I think that's where it kind of falls down though. The foam here is very good, and it's great for those, you know, those short kind of medium pace runs or medium distance runs. But I think it lacks in terms of having enough cushion for those long runs, for those 20 milers, 22 milers, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's built for that either. So I wouldn't use this in a long run, to be honest. Again, but with that being said, you know, daily training, perfect. Okay, so that's how it did in terms of our runs. And yeah, let's move on to the actual colorway, the style of the shoe. Okay, so I think this is a very nice looking shoe. Now sorry, it's a bit dirty because I use it every day in terms of casual wear, but yeah, I mean, it looks great. Like, there's other colorways as well. There's an orange colorway I saw, and I don't really like it, to be honest. I think it's my favourite colorway. It's just, it looks very sleek, very smooth, and people have commented on this saying, oh, that's a nice shoe, where'd you get it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I think actually I'll buy another pair just purely for casual wear, no running, because I think it's so sleek. The first iteration of the shoe, the Floatride Energy 1, didn't look as great. It didn't have that vintage kind of style that this one has, and they changed the look completely in the second iteration, which I think is a good thing. And yeah, it looks beautiful, and yeah, as I said there, I'll probably get a second pair. Okay, so overall, this shoe, my rating. Okay, so I've just been gushing constantly about this shoe. That's because I think it's brilliant. It has everything you need in a daily trainer, as far as I'm aware, as far as I'm concerned. And I think, taking everything into account, you know, the way it performs, the tech aspects, the price point, the way it looks, I'm going to give this shoe a 9.5. The reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I don't think this shoe is built for all types of runs. So as I said earlier, it's definitely built for those daily runs, those easy to medium paced short runs. I think it fits perfectly in those runs. Long runs, not so much. Quick pace runs like tempo sessions, interval sessions, not so much. So look, maybe 0.5 is a little too much to take it off for that. But I think, look, I think 9.5 is, yeah, it deserves this. So that's what we're giving it. So definitely I think Reebok is going in the absolute right direction, and you should definitely consider making a third iteration, and perhaps maybe taking off a bit more of the rubber here, the outsole. I think there's too much of it, to be honest with you. But overall, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just give me a third iteration of the shoe without the rubber, and Reebok, if you can, maybe just make the shoe more inclined towards speed days or long runs. But overall, a great shoe, excellent choice. It's really cheap too, so just, you know, I definitely advise you to go out and grab one now. And usually Reebok shoes are on sale, and that, you know, I got this on sale. I think though the actual price point of the shoe is €90 in Ireland anyway, and it's still worth €90. But usually I found this shoe on sale numerous times, so you can get it on sale. And if you can get this shoe for below €50, then my God, just go and get it, and you won't regret it. Great, so thanks guys for tuning in to this review, and listen to me absolutely go on and gush about this shoe, because I love it. So look, thanks guys, and I will speak to you very soon.